Welcome back to the channel. So today's upload is going to be done a little bit different. I'm on this side of the camera. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we're going to roll with it. So before I get into the video contents here, shout out to my man Tech with KG. Awesome channel, seems like an awesome dude. Credit goes to him for this information that I'm going to talk a little bit about here in this video. I'll drop a link in the description. You can check out his channel. Awesome dude. But anyway, what I want to talk about today is a little bit of news leaking out there finally about Sony 2023 TV lineup, and I'm going to hit on some key points here, and we'll dig into it. So appreciate you checking out my video here. If you like anything about it, leave a like on the video. Really helps the visibility. Consider subscribing, hitting that bell notification, as all those things really help the channel and doesn't cost you anything. So let's get into it though. So the breakout is going to be a little bit different. Looks a little weird to me on the surface. By the way, this is going to be my first reactions, okay? Just seeing the stuff that came out about it, and here is my raw kind of feelings about seeing this information for the first time. Let's get into it. So let's kind of start with the TV breakouts. They're going to have mini LED again. They're going to have traditional LED again. They are going to have QD OLED again and traditional OLED again. And so for the mini LED segment, I'm only seeing the Z9 L, which means you're only getting the mini LED technology at the 8K flagship, top of the line, premium LED sets this year. I don't know how I feel about that. I only got a chance to check out the X95K this past year, just at my local Best Buys and things like that. So it's not like I had one in person, but that seems kind of strange to me to go that direction. Let's dig into LCD now. Right now you'd be looking at X95L, X90L, X85L, and the X80L. So there's kind of from your top to bottom as far as how they would rank their lineup. That X95L, rather than being a direct successor to the X95K as mini LED technology, now is categorized in the LCD lineup, just the normal FALD set, full array local dimming set now. That's interesting to me. It makes me wonder, did the X95K perform that poorly in sales that they said we're actually going to drop this back into the FALD lineup, and we're only going to have a mini LED at the top of the line, top of the food chain LCD TV or LED TV out there. So let's run through the sizes you get in each one of these real quick. X95L, we'll start there. That's going to come in 65, 75, and 85. You're only getting those three. X90L, 55, 65, 75, 85, and wait, 98. Interesting. X85L, you're getting 43, 50, 55, 65, 75, and 85. And then finally the X80L, we're getting 55, 65, and 75. So really, if you're looking for the biggest variety of sizes in the LCD TV range, you're looking at the X90L and the X85L. Those are your two options there. That 98-inch X90L, that's interesting. I'd be curious to see that. Now let's get into the traditional OLED. You know, last year we had the return of the A90J. They carried that over again. And then we also had the A80K, successor to the A80J, which I happen to own. It's a fantastic set. This year, not seeing an A90L anywhere here. We only have in the traditional OLED lineup, as it sits right now, the information is available right now, an A80L. Okay, and the sizes you're going to get available for that is 55, 65, and 77. One thing that jumps out at me right away before I move forward, I'm not seeing an 83-inch OLED available, period. That's that is an interesting strategy from Sony if that happens to be the case. In other words, LG should be able to run rampant. If you're in the market for an 83 specifically, that's interesting. 80L, don't have any specifics on it yet. Likely going to come with that new Pentonic, I think it's called, 1000 chip. From what we've seen out there, it looks like, you know, no 4 HDMI 2.1s, and if they are 2.1s, they may not be able to do 4K 120. You're probably only getting that 4K 120 capability in 2, like we've been seeing for 100 years now, it seems like. But drum roll please, let's get to the elephant in the room, the one I haven't mentioned yet, and that's the QD OLED. What's Sony doing for the QD OLED here? So A95L, that L just does something to me, okay? That L, it just makes me think like you're taking an L this year. But A95L, available sizes, 65 and 77 with the possibility of a 55. So the key takeaway here, at least for me, is that we're gonna have a 77-inch QD OLED Sony variant this year to compete with that S95C, and in a way also compete with that 77 LG G3. So that's kind of a quick breakdown of the lineup for what's coming for Sony. We'll probably see a lot more official news come along the way. If anything changes in that information, I'll be sure to come back and do another video talking about that. Obviously no details as far as specifics on technology or pricing yet. I'm gonna do some follow-up videos on my speculation now that I've seen some of these leaks. I'll have some speculation on where I think they'll set the prices on some of these. But anyway, that's going to conclude this video. If you're still around, appreciate you watching. Leave a like on the video so more people can see it. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know when I do an upload. Until the next one.